Well, hey everybody, I am traveling this week for work, and you know what that means. It is time to adjust some reeds. Basically, I went from somewhere that was 80 degrees, and now I'm somewhere where it's 60s during the day, but at night it's getting down into the 40s. So what I'm finding is that my reeds are closing up a little more than I'd like, and I'd like to scrape a little bit more on them and get them a little more comfy. So let's go ahead and finish some of these reeds. Okay, so this is the one I played on today, and it was okay, but it was a little bit hard. So I was just working a little harder than I want to. I'm gonna crow it up, and it probably just needs a little bit out of the tip and just maybe a little cleaning up around the tip line. Yeah, you can tell it just needs to vibrate a little bit more. So I'm gonna put my plaque in there and tilt up. If you can see the tip, looks pretty good. Let's see how long it is here. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty good length. Whoops. I'm not gonna do a whole lot to this. Like I said, I did play on this one today. It just stiffened up and got a little hard. It was pretty new, but since I was in a new area, I decided it felt better than the reeds that I made from where I came from. So I'm just gonna clean up right below the tip line on the sides of the heart. I just feel like it could be holding a little bit of vibrations there. And I noticed this tip line on this one side starts a little bit higher, so I'm going to just carefully remove a little bit of cane there. That'll allow some more vibrations in as well. There we go, just a little bit. I want to leave the cane in front as much as I can. I'm just bringing the line back a little bit to allow a more gradual slope for the vibrations. And it's barely anything, quite honestly. Okay, let's give it a crow. All right, let's try it out. Okay, so it's better. It's okay. It's not my favorite reed in the world, but it definitely gets the job done. And I'm all about making things work and function and having low stress. But I'm gonna move on to another reed that was just a little flat when I left home. And it had a lot of strength to it though, so I felt like with a little bit of work and a clip, it would be really great. So I'm gonna work on that now and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this reed is orange. Perfect for Halloween, right? All right, let's see what the crow is. It looks a little big. I don't know if you can tell in that opening. Okay, yeah, it definitely feels big to me. So let's see if we can. First, I'm just gonna hold it down a little bit in the throat, which can help to close the back of the reed. Let's play where it's at now, and then you can kind of hear how it's a little flat and a little open. All right, and what I'd like to do is first work a little bit in the throat, in the back, and I'm just gonna narrow the side of the spine right above the bark, and I might even bring this bark back just a little bit. So these are just small things, but this will help to close the reed down, and since it's flat, that'll help raise the pitch as well. Ooh, this knife is so sharp. I have to be careful with it. I mean, I love a sharp knife, but this one's, I definitely got it sharp. Okay, there we go. Let's take a little bit the bark off. Great. Okay. Oops. There we go. I'm going to take a little bit out of the tip. And let's give it a crow. Better. I feel like it needs just a little clip. Let's try it again. All right, this one's better. It's still a little on the big side. I don't want to do too much to it right now, so I think I'm going to let this one rest. Let's go back to the orange, or green. Actually, let's soak up one more. I had another green one that was almost finished, as well as this little lime green one. Okay, I'll put the orange one up. All right, here we go. Let's measure it. 70.5. It's pretty good. I feel like this tip is pretty thin. I don't want to work in the tip anymore. I almost feel like the vibrations are being held up on the sides of the heart right here. They're just not traveling through as freely as I would like. So I'm just going to work in the high places where it looks like it needs to come back a little bit. Okay. Great. And let's try it. This could possibly use a clip as well, but let's try it where it is now. Ooh, I like, you can tell the vibrations flow much more freely now. Let's test the response. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna leave this one there. All right, let's put it in the case. I think it's a lot better now than it was this morning. All right, let's test this other green one. This one I tried in the haul today, and it seemed a little bright to me, so I didn't want to play it. It just needed a little more refinement. Oh yeah, you can tell that in the tip too when I tongue on the tip. It just feels like the tip is vibrating a little separately from the rest of the reed. To fix that, I can work right here in these little channels of the heart ever so slightly. We don't want to weaken it, but we want to allow the vibrations to come in there, and I feel like there are some little thick places in there. You want the heart to be the thickest place, but the vibrations do have to get through. So it's a balancing act. Okay. Just a little bit at a time. Let's try it now. I already like it a lot better. Okay. So someone in the hotel room next door, I could just hear them pulling their blinds down because it's starting to get a little dark. So I'm going to try this read really quick, and then I'm going to have to wrap it up so I don't totally annoy them. I actually like it a lot better. So I hope you do too. All right, that's it for today. I will see you next time.